Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Data here, and welcome back to episode number 9 of our live franchise mode series with the Montreal Expos here on MLB The Show 24. Moving into the 2028 off-season, coming off of our 4th year with the Expos. Our goal was to get above 500, and that's what we did as we finished, I believe, what was it, 82 and 80? As I think I'll see it right here, right? No, it wouldn't tell me right there. Wait, hold on. Standing. 82 and 80, correct? No, it won't tell me. Got to put up on my Google sheet. Regardless, our goal is to finish above 500, and that's what we did. But now moving forward into year number 5 next season. Oh no, we finished 81 and 81. That's true. We finished 81 and 81. We wanted to finish above 500, but the last game of the year just got us. So moving forward, we know that we want to be not only getting better each season, but we know that we need to be pushing for a wild card in this range. That's why this episode is called Making Commitments, both between us and the players and us. Who's a part of this team? Who's moving on? And who are we putting out onto the field in year number 5 as we went 66 and 96, 77 and 85, 80 and 82, one game better this year, 81 and 81, but next year moving into year number 5, we got to be a little bit better. So if you're joining us after we've already gone live, you can jump ahead to the 5-minute mark. That's when we get started. But if you're joining us live, then we'll just start welcoming everybody in. Thank you for stopping by, as we were just live earlier this afternoon with the breakdown and predictions of the 2024 NHL postseason. So if you're able to join for that, that was a great time. We had an MLB upload earlier this week, as we had a new challenge type video, a collaboration with CP3EP. Chris here in the channel, who's been in a few live streams, with the challenge being that we are for every home run we hit with Vlad Guerrero Jr., we add a 99 overall to the Washington Nationals, who we moved back to Montreal, just like in this franchise mode series, and we simulated the entire season, trying to see how well could that team do. Give me a second here as I just pull up the chat. I've seen a few people sending some messages in the chat, but I wasn't able to see them because I was just doing a few things on the video here. Yeah, May will have a great video count in the end. May's been a busy, busy month. Let me see here. So welcome Mighty Joe, welcome Jack, Hobbsy. Oh no, I can't see your messages if I joined too late. Can I see all messages? Oh no, I can't. Sorry, Mighty Joe, you said I saw something about heads up announcements. If you can put that back, if you can copy and paste that, I'll have it open. Sorry, I didn't have my computer open in time to get your message. H-Jaws, welcome aboard. Landon, welcome to the stream. Oh, now I have it. Here, now I see it. Heads up data and announcements on Discord. You have the final Canucks episodes labeled number 32. Ah, perfect. I'll have that fixed then. Perfect. Thank you, Mighty Joe. True Bello. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, just got to take care of the description, all that jazz. Okay, so we're moving into this off-season with the team looking as it does. Vlad Guerrero Jr., of course, Josh Naylor, Mackenzie Gore up to an 88 overall has been an incredible development. But we got to say, as I just said earlier, what type of commitments are we making, both to these players as an organization and the players back to us? Who's going to be a part of the long haul here in Montreal, moving into a year in which we want to be pushing for at least the wild card? You got to have like 87, 86, 87, 88 wins to be in that conversation. And we're close, but we got to keep pushing. So we'll get started in just a couple minutes as I finish up all the YouTube things on the side, as I usually got to do. Episode number 9 of this live franchise mode series. All that jazz. Potential foreshadowing? Big questions would be like, who's in the outfield? Is Brady House our everyday third baseman moving forward? Questions like that. Brady House, bat 249 this year, playing a full season, pretty much appearing in 142 games. Who's in that outfield? Green, Cruz, Garrett, Wood. Yeah, James Wood, of course. A lot of question marks out there. Here we go. MLB The Show. No NHL hockey this evening, so if you're free this evening, it's perfect timing. All of our streams in the last little bit have been during NHL postseason games, so it's nice to have a little bit of a break. We can just focus on Expos tonight. Our team speed stat, does that really just only factor players' base running speed? Or does it also take into consideration, does it count fielding as well? I think it's just pure speed here. 90 speed. I don't think it counts. I don't think it's taking into consideration steal or base running aggressiveness. Keep in mind that we're not really the 8th overall team. I think we're the 8th overall team with players under contract and players in our organization. Excuse me. That number will change by the time the season starts and teams fill out by signing whoever they're going to sign. So we just passed the 5-minute mark. Sorry, I had a bit of a longer intro than I usually do. Just give me a second to finish up the YouTube work. And then we'll be on our way for the off-season ahead, as we'll see who's getting signed, what kind of money could we play with in free agency, could there be a trade involved to try and maybe a couple pieces, 2 for 1 type of thing. For sure, no problem. James' baseball still going, so split attention for Hobbsy. That's okay. That's totally understandable. Good. And we'll just... Discord bot already went, so we'll just put it out on Twitter quickly. I've been out there. How you been? And no problem. Hey, Dank Green Dino. Long time no see. Doing well, my friend. Doing okay. We've got a lot of different series going on the channel. A lot of different videos going out. Live streams, uploads as of late. So appreciate you dropping in. But it's been definitely been busy. Hope you've been doing well on your end. Thanks for asking. Brady House, he can play third base or shortstop, but then that would push out CJ Abrams, who's not here right now because he's not under contract. Actually, no, he's in DH. There you go. He's in 84 overall. So yeah, CJ, this past year he didn't have a lot of at-bats. He's been really disappointing for me, but he's up to an 84 overall. He's very versatile. He has, we've been, since the beginning of the series, we've loved CJ Abrams, but I gotta say I was very disappointed in him in this past season. Dank me down. I've been watching the videos, just not live. No problem. Happy to have you in for a live then on a time where it worked out. Just put it out on the Twitterverse, or the Xverse, whatever you want to call it. We are live with the 2028 off-season on MLB The Show 24 with the Expos, Montreal Expos. Good. All right, I am ready to go on my end. Apologies for the bit of a longer wait than usual. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here we are headed into the 2028 off-season with a few question marks, more in terms of, do we continue to roll with these same players, or do we cut a couple who aren't growing as well as we might want to be growing? Like if we look at our outfield, it's packed in the outfield. Dylan Cruz is a lock. Stone Garrett seems to be a lock as well, 85 overall. But between James Wood, Elijah Green, Emmanuel Rodriguez, even Richie Dietz, who we just drafted. Good evening, Commander Data. Welcome, Mackenzie, to the stream. Thank you for joining. And even Jonas Roosh. Between all those players, who's actually going to be out there? If Schneider's platooning, that's fine. But of all these younger guys, who's going to be out there? Jonas Roosh, really looking good with the contact numbers. You would think he has to be in the MLB this season. So if Jonas Roosh, I don't know, depends on his growth. Questionable. But Elijah Green, Emmanuel Rodriguez, maybe Rodriguez odd man out? I don't know. He's been a legend as well in different ways. There's definitely going to be a possibility for some trades out here. So that being said, that's a major question. But so who are we committing to? Who's committing to this team? And where are we going to be committing our money? As the budget is not especially high. We have $61.18 million available in our budget. But just Gilbert, Grays, just the exclusive free agents would take the majority of our money. Need a new third base coach, farm director. But I'm not sure if we'll have much in free agency. It might require us to make some trades if it's not going the way we want it to. If we don't have enough money in free agency, I should say. So just looking at the last one, I'm not sure if there are any comments from the AGMs. I have nothing on YouTube. I'm just pull up MLB suggestions here on the Discord server quickly. I don't think there were any suggestions in the last one moving into this off season. Oh, there was. Yeah, Mighty Joe had said something. Maybe we flip Manuel Rodriguez for something similar. Continues to help us in the now. I hear you, Mighty Joe. Mighty Joe in the Discord said, also was just thinking that maybe the reason we can't get to above 500 even while upgrading our players might be involved with the staff. Maybe next Tuesday, today, we take a good look at the staff across the league. Maybe there's a great coach nearing the end of his contract and we wait to see if he hits free agency. So, good idea in theory, but I don't believe we can look at the coaching staffs of other teams. No, we can't do that. But we can absolutely look at our own staff and say, okay, this guy's A, this guy's A, this guy's A, this guy's A. So I think we'll continue hiring A coaches, but I don't know if we can do much more than that, really, unfortunately. So we need a new third base coach, new farm director. We can start off the episode by looking at that. It goes into our budget, so let's not go too crazy. But I would definitely want an A-rated guy out here. Stealing, fielding, blocking, and speed. Carlos Febles might be nice. Speed, arm accuracy, durability, and fielding. Junior Castro, we could use that so we have less errors out there. Stealing, fielding, blocking, speed. Fielding, this has speed as well. So arm accuracy and durability versus blocking. And okay, blocking I don't care about as much. Reaction, arm strength, speed. Probably Junior Castro then. Let's not spend too much time on this. All right, Junior Castro. Let's see what you got, buddy. 3 years at $1.3 million per year. Max offer, great. Pretty much max-ish. Junior Castro for third base. And for the farm director, must be farm director. Quick scroll, see if there are any notable names. Actually, there's nothing at the bottom. Really, this is ranked by attribute grade. I think we need a splash. If we're pushing for the playoffs and having a depth in AAA with young guys that could be pushing is better. True. Febles is the current Jays third base coach? Well, great. There you go. But yeah, the A-rated guys are going to be at the top. Down to here. No one's A-rated after this. Doug Nettleton. Yeah, if we go back to the top. So yeah, we gave, what's his name? Junior Castro the offer. Where was Febles? Is he not in this list? Anyways, back to the top for farm director. Power, plate vision, hits per 9, stealing, clutch, power, break, durability. Ooh, that's big. Reactions. Let's do that. Alex Morales. 3 years, 5.5. Pretty much max interest. Hey, Salmons, welcome to the stream, buddy. Let's try that. So I'm going to see someone who maybe retired within the last few years who's offering material. No idea. Yeah, good idea in theory, but the game doesn't allow you to do that. It's too bad. All right, exclusive free agents now. So we picked up Logan Gilbert at the trade deadline. He was good. But the question is, who are we going to have in our rotation next season? If you look at our starting pitchers, if we go Gilbert, Gore, Mize, Abel, Gray, do we bring back John Means? Maybe he's in long relief. Where does Chase Petty go? And then maybe that wouldn't be bad. No one else would really get called up, but that wouldn't be bad. If we can get Logan Gilbert on a good contract, I'd be happy to keep him. But what does he want exactly? 11.7 per year. 5-year deal at 30 years of age. It makes sense. I'd want to call him rotation and not ace, but I'm going to call him ace for now. Hopefully he's okay with that. I'd give him 12.5, I guess. 62.5 million for 5 years. But, you know, I don't know. Projected surplus goes down for sure. Let's try that on Gilbert for now. But we can't wait too long on him, unfortunately. Josiah Gray, we love him. He's been here since the beginning. We want to keep him. Bit of a down year, but he's been solid in recent history. So I'd prefer going short. And he wants short term. He wants 3 years, actually. Rotation for 3 years he wants. Can we go with 3 years, 25 million? Let's see what Gray says to 3 years, 25 million. So already that leaves us like 40 million. Luis Garcia, yeah, we got to keep him. Great contact against lefties. He had a good season. Luis Garcia, we want him. Draw a spot. Gray and Gore, should say, but drop a spot in the road. Yeah, sure. Because Gilbert has it. So he wants shorter term. So we can do 1 year. Semi-costed. 1 year, 7.2 on Luis Garcia, I suppose. Nick Madrigal, we got him at the deadline. No, we picked him up last season in free agency. He bat 278. He appeared in 103 games, 421 at-bats. He had 117 hits. He had a good year. 45 RBI. He was valuable. 2.3 WAR. I'd want to keep him, but an 81 overall making $7 million, who might be platoonish. I don't know if we can afford that. Fairly new to the series, how does MLB franchise mode compare to NHL? Miles ahead. In most ways, miles ahead. Unfortunately. Well, fortunate for us who love to play it, but unfortunate in the sense of NHL could take a lot from MLB. If we get a guy to be number 2, oh, maybe. Drop Gore to 3, then grade to 4. Oh, I see what you're saying, Mighty Joe. Just comes down to the money there. Gregory Soto was a good pickup for us as a lefty in the bullpen. I wouldn't mind keeping him, but $4 million is not bad. Just he wants term. We can always trade him. Yeah, take 6 years, buddy. I don't care. Or 5 years. 5-year bullpen, 19 million, 3.8 per year on Gregory Soto. He's been good. We can give him another year or two before we consider moving him, maybe. 3.8 million on a relief pitcher wouldn't be bad, considering Gregory Soto will be our number one guy. Loaiziga we probably trade. I don't know. Do we trade? He blew. Yeah, he had a tough year though. 3 losses, 3 blown saves. He had some tough moments, but good numbers. AJ Minter didn't look as good. Maybe AJ Minter and his 4 million leaves, and Gregory Soto and his 4 million stays. So essentially, and then DeAndre Bryan comes up. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. Soto in, Minter out. Lefty for lefty. Bang. Slim's going to be furious. So, Soto in, Minter out. 5 years, 19 million. Let's see what Gregory Soto says to that. And John Means. We liked John Means. Good lefty veteran in the bullpen. But what would he want? 5.6. I can't afford that. No, we cannot. We can't, unfortunately. Can't afford it, John Means. I love you, John Means. Thanks for coming in here at the deadline. But we can't afford you. So, Madrigal... He's qualified, so we'll get a pick back, right? Oh, no, I'd have to give him a qualifying offer. Yeah, which I don't want to commit 20 million maybe to him. What are some highlight features that NHL doesn't have? Objectively, of course, I know it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. For sure, for sure. I think one of the big ones is what you're seeing right here. Offer and interest level at the top. How interested is he by this contract? And if we were in free agency, what are other teams offering him? And what's his interest level for those contracts? That would be great. Instead of just overpay and get him or don't and you lose him. You can actually see what are other teams offering and what's the interest bar looking like. And then you can have discussions in here as well. What's your role in the team? What's your payout structure? Stuff like that. So contract negotiations are miles ahead for that. That's just one thing. But there's a lot throughout. Quick managing, a bit more hands-on of quick managing. The drafting and the scouting is great. The trading could be improved. Excuse me. The trading is where NHL might have the upper hand. Okay, so there's exclusive free agent negotiations. Let's advance a couple days and see if we get those managers to sign on. A goes to the Angels. Alex Morales goes to the main... okay, makes sense. Morales is going to go be the manager with the Angels. But Castro signs on. Okay, at least we got one. Okay. So farm director is what we still need. Reaction speed, contact control. Paco. He's 44, which is good. He's still young. 3 years at 4.2 is his top offer. So with 3 years at 4.8. There you go. Let's see what Paco says to that. Couple days. Still waiting on these guys, eh? Contract offered, but we'll have to wait and see if they like it in free agency. I can't go much more than that because we only have like 25 million to play with. That's another day. No. And bang. Paco's on board as farm director. Good. Okay, so that brings us now to free agency. So salary arbitration, tender contracts, we can take care of that. In free agency, we're still waiting on Gilbert, Gray, Garcia, Soto, etc. But looking at McClanahan, Rushman, Robert Jr., Albies, crazy players out there. We'll look at those momentarily. First, we got to look at our guys here. CJ Abrams, he is arbitration eligible this year, and this would be his last year of arbitration. So 1 year at 3.5, but 2 years wants 7.4. So we're going to do as long as we can. Last year he was making 2.5. This year he wants what he said? 3.5? Yeah, we could do that. 1 year, 3.5. McClanahan's going to be a monster. He is a monster. 1 year, 3.5 on CJ Abrams. Jackson Rutledge, I don't know. He's been okay as long relief. Career 4.66 ERA guy. He was even a part of our rotation last year. 6'8" from Missouri. Good old Missouri boy. What would he be wanting? 1.2 million just for depth? I don't know. I don't think we can do it for Jackson Rutledge. I've enjoyed having him on this team. But arbitration would be... My minimum can be 780. If I can do it for 780K, we'll offer that and we'll see what happens. Worst case, we trade him. But for 780K, we could do it. We'll see. But for 1.23 million, I don't know. Yeah, 6'8". Isn't James Wood also a similar height? Tender contracts always takes a long time. So Mick Abel does not have enough MLB renew their contract at any price greater than 80% of their salary from last year. So if we just renew the contract, last year made $700K. We can renew him now for $780, or we can make a contract offer, or we pay him also $780. That's not a big deal. Yeah, we tell him he's in the rotation. That's the same thing. Yeah, I can even go cheaper here. What's the magical number? 560K. There you go. Chase Petty. We'll call him depth for now. We'll see what Chase Petty ends up being. And he gets 80K. Elijah Green. Sorry. Elijah Green. Always 1 year for these guys. We'll call him platoon, but who knows? Maybe he's an everyday outfielder. We'll see. 70K for you. James Wood, we're not decided on you yet either. He's happy at 60K. All right, 1 year, 60K for him. Manuel Rodriguez might be on his way out, but we'll give him his contract. 1 year, 390. Call him platoon. Nasim Nunez hasn't played with us for a little while. He's been in AAA, but he's not a bad platoon guy if you ever need to call. Like in spring train, in the September call-ups and all that. What would he want for 1 year? 780. Is it a true? No, it's not a real 780 though. Okay, we can go down. I can give you 320, but your depth 320. There you go. Forrest Lopez. You know what? He was impressive. Forrest Lopez, the 5th overall pick, who ended up being a bust in terms of his potential. You know what? He bat 312. Only 77 at bats, but there you go. Can't be seen today. I'm bonding with my... Hey, that's great, Leafs King. Great to hear. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Oh, let me get this for you, Mighty Joe. So yeah, Forrest Lopez, he'll continue to be our backup, and hopefully maybe one day our starter, but for now, continuing as backup. Here, let me see this. Mighty Joe, I see you. With the 10. Another double data drop day. Wonderful. I know usually in our off-season episodes of the Expos, we complete spring training and begin the season. That being said, how likely is it to see Joe Mighty pitch one single spring training game? That's very possible. And as always, keep up the amazing effort and the entertainment you provide to us all. Sorry, it's hard to read when the words are so weird in my email. Much love. Mighty Joe, much mighty love to you, my friend. And you know what? Remind me, because I might forget, but I'm telling you right now, we will do that. Mighty Joe and even Joe Ryan Jr. will get starts in spring training. So Mighty Joe gets 4 more entries for the created player, as that is 2 entries for being a $10 donation and doubled since it is through PayPal. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Let's bring Forrest Lopez down as low as possible, and we'll get to see Mighty Joe in spring training. DeAndre Bryant will absolutely be in our... can I go 3 years on him and call him bullpen? Yeah, he'd be happy with that. Okay, let's do 3 years at... excuse me. At 180K? Great, he's happy with that. DeAndre Bryant. Thad Ward, he's been good long relief as well at different moments. He's had good numbers. 2 entries and 2 to the next. Perfect. So Mighty Joe says 2 entries for him and 2 entries to the next newest subscriber. So if you're a new subscriber, whether either you say it here on the live stream or you say it in the comments, 2 entries for a created player will be going to you, donated by Mighty Joe. I'll write it down right here. 2 for new sub. If you're a new sub, recent sub, in the last month or 2, let's say ish, 2 entries into the created player raffle are yours. Thad Ward. Sub and resub. What would he want? He's looking at 780. We can go down though, eh? Yeah, we can go down. For 320K, I want to keep Thad Ward. I like him as a 75 overall. Brady House. We'll go, 1 year. I'd call him every day even. I'll call him every day. Unless I don't have to. No, it doesn't help anything. Doesn't help anything. So 1 year, 60K on him. Juan Yepes, what does he want? Does he want 900K now? Juan Yepes to stay for 720K. Hasn't played with us in a little while. He's been in AAA for a bit now, but he has good numbers. Good platoon numbers. I'd want to keep him. I'm going to call him depth. I won't lie to him, but I want to keep Juan Yepes if possible. Tim Kate might be one to walk. What does Tim Kate want? But he'd be willing to go cheap. Okay, I can do cheap. 60K I can always do. 1 year 60K. Ernesto Valdez, there you go. Francesco Rodriguez, there you go. 2 of our bigger prospects. Cole Henry, starting pitcher, he's 28. He wants if these guys want 60K, I can do it. Cole Henry wants, as a 72 overall, wants 320K. Tough call. Try to find an answer to his favorite. Gilbert, then have Gray Gore as the 3-4. Okay, we'll see what we can do then. Cole Henry, I'm going to hang on for a second with you. DJ Hers, 72 overall, 27. Oops. 780. Can I renew you for cheaper, maybe? He also wants 320. Can I renew you for cheaper? No, it has to be the same thing. We'll wait on him again. Lyle, he's 25K. Kirkring, I like that. Maybe you could be in the bullpen this year. So I'll call you depth, but I'll definitely want to keep you. Orion Kirkring. 320 is that magic number. Melting pot of brain power. Well said. Jonas Roosh. Tanner Schobel, 26. What does he want? Is he at 320? No, you go down to 60. Great. 1 year 60K on him. Eloy Spanos, starting pitcher. Bubba Chandler, maybe another guy for the bullpen this year. Excuse me. Another guy wants 60K. Beautiful. 1 year 60K. And then these are all the easy ones now. I'm not sure why my screen tells me only one person is watching, but I know that's not true. Hobbsy, Mighty Joe, Jack, Landon, I see you in here sending the comments. So I'm not sure why it tells me only one person is watching. Holden Powell, yeah, we got to keep people. Someone's got to be pitching. Someone's got to play. Worst case, we trade people. Danny Huber's only 21. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know why you think you're worth that money. You're that one, Landon? You're the one? Thanks, buddy. 1 year 60K. Marcus Brown, 26, deep potential. Someone's got to play, so I don't mind. We'll sign them all. It's not like free agency in the NHL where you can go out and find B-rated players in free agency. They don't exist. You got to trade for them. CJ Edwards get his contract, so we can trade these guys away for other prospects, but somebody's got to be playing in our system. Andri Lara. I'll refresh when you read this aloud and then check to see if the number changes. Got it. Thank you. Even on YouTube it says one person watching. On my PlayStation and on YouTube it says one person watching, which we know isn't true. 1 year 60. Phil Suarez. Joe Ryan Jr. There he is. TJ White. Dustin Sains. Mitchell Parker. Caleb Ricketts. Kevin Maid. Jackson Clough. Now it says 2 people watching. Maybe that was it. Calvin Henderson, Garrett Hoffman is a potential. Maxwell Romero Jr., Tyler Schaff, Murphy Stelly, with deep potential 29. No, I'd let him go. He can go. Schaff, he's 29. He's a starting pitcher. I wouldn't mind having that. I wouldn't be surprised, Jack. Dave Matteo, Lucas Knowles, Will Frizzle. Another first baseman. I'm going to let him walk as well. Tim McNeil. Geraldi Diaz. Jack Dunn. He's 31, though, eh, Jack Dunn? Yeah, I'm going to withdraw that offer from Jack Dunn. Morales. Now it says 3 people watching. Vasquez. Bravo. Slinger. Donovan, Castillo, Bride, Jonah Bride, withdraw. 53 overall, deep potential. Yeah, you're not getting that. Juan Casto, Pedro Bautista, Scott McIntyre. There you go. Now down to 2 people watching. There's tender contracts. Salary rotation, good. Select 40-man. We have 33 on the 40-man. So, anyone we definitely want to add to the 40-man? Bob, we can do it later. All right, now free agency. The unfortunate part is we don't know exactly what our surplus will be. As of now, it would be about 15 million. But if we were to trade somebody out, let's see. 2028. If we were to trade somebody out, so AJ Minter's out, but we're going to replace him with Soto. So it's not a big deal. Davis Schneider's only making 1.8. Gotta look at the bigger guys. Lois Siga at 4.3 is probably out. Harvey might end up staying. Yeah, maybe even Keibert Ruiz is making too much He's been good. Maybe Loaiziga out at 4.3 million. That might be the only one. So really, if we add 4 million or so, we're talking close to 20 million we have ish. Maybe like we're talking 20 million range. McClanahan has a crazy offer from the Rays at 39.1 million per year, almost a max contract. Alek Manoah, Nick Lodolo, Logan Gilbert, we offered him his contract. It's a fair offer. Reed Detmers. See, we're offering Gilbert 5 years, 62. The Angels are offering Detmers 5 years, 97. So we'd have to beat that. I don't know if I want to. There's Joe Ryan in free agency. That the doggy would love. And you know what? His numbers are good. Joe Ryan's numbers are good. And we have Joe Ryan and Joe Ryan Jr. That would be something. But honestly, if we go like I don't know, 6 years, we have to be paying him probably about 14 million. That wouldn't be impossible. 6 years at 14 million a season. Joe Ryan, according to the stats, he's pretty good. We got to give it to him. The home runs per 9 aren't great, but he's pretty good. Jack Flaherty, who we had in the Expos, in the Pirates series, I should say. He's being offered 1 year, 8.6. Mickey Mouse. That we could go 2 years, 9 million on a Jack Flaherty kind of guy. Cheating Heel's right. It's a lot until he's 37, but we would probably just end up trading him. The problem is we need to get interest. We need to get interest in him. He needs to get interest in us, I should say. Zach Wheeler, Drew Kremer, Flaherty, Tanner Hook, 3.36 ERA last year. Pablo Lopez looks really good as well. Whew. Pablo Lopez looks really good. 2 years, 38. We have to give him pretty much our whole budget there, close to 30 million. We have to go like 5 years. 5 years, 18 million. 5 years, 90 million on Pablo Lopez, who's 32. So 5 years, 90 million on Lopez. Versus maybe 5 years, 75 million. Maybe we do this instead of the sixth year being added. We go 5 years at 75 million on Joe Ryan. That could be possible. Detmers probably wants a bit too much here. Yeah, not gonna be able to do that. 20 plus million. Lodolo, same. 5 years, 86 isn't bad. But still, it'd be probably 100 million we're talking, and his numbers aren't even as great. Manoah, so. Joe Ryan speaking to me here. Is it possible to see the budget again? Yes. So if you look at the budget here, Casey Mize would need a contract soon anyways. Hunter Harvey, who's a big player who needs a contract? Stone Garrett's probably the biggest one. Cruz is in arbitration. Charles is renewable. It's not a big deal for all these guys. All these guys are renewable or have arbitration. Not a big deal. Who's actually a free agency? Actually, maybe we sort by overall. Let's sort by overall. Let's see here. So Abrams would be a free agent after this year. Same for Garrett. Abel arbitration. Cruz arbitration. Charles renewable. Hunter Harvey free agent. Not a lot of guys who are going to free agency. I think we could afford it. Even if we move out... Did we move out? Yeah, we moved out Walker Buehler. I forgot about that, right? Yeah, Walker Buehler's gone. Third base, CJ Edwards might be the guy soon anyways there. Keibert. Yeah, Keibert might have one more year in him, but if we need to shed money next year... He came off batting a 270 this past year, which was good. 143 hits, career high. So that was very good. But Forrest Lopez isn't too bad right behind him. Bat 312 over 77 at-bats. And even Garrett Hoffman with his A potential in the system. So I could see Keibert Ruiz having just one more year in him, and then we shed his $6.3 million after that. I could see that. Loaiziga as well making $4 million. So I think we go after, on top of, there's other players who are available out here, but I think the rest of our lineup is kind of full. Because if you have Vladdy at first, or Josh Naylor, whatever it might be in the outfield. So let's say Guerrero DH even, Naylor first. Second base is was it Abrams, or no, Garcia. Garcia at second base, House at third, Abrams at short, outfield mix of Cruz, Garrett, Wood, Green, Rodriguez. Maybe if we traded out a few players, we could bring in an outfielder, but we don't have big money. We can't bring in a Steven Kwan, who we know simulates well. He would be great. I'd love to have Steven Kwan on this team. We don't have an extra $12 million in the budget, really, for a Steven Kwan or a Byron Buxton. There's Siri. Siri, not looking good since he left, either batting 207 with Chicago this past year. Yikes. Kyle Isbell had a great time with us in the Pirates series. Tyler O'Neill, another Canadian. Suzuki, Nootbaar. So maybe we can come back to outfielders once we figure things out. The starters are pretty good. You mean another starting pitcher? Because the starting pitchers, Gore, Mize, Abel, Petty, and Gilbert. Sorry, who are we? And who else do we have offered? Contract offered to? Gray. So Gray, Gilbert, in no particular order. Gray, Gilbert, Gore, Mize, Abel. That's our 5 right now. Hey, welcome aboard, Chris. Tavares. I always forget how to pronounce his name right. Tavares or Tavares? I'm always thinking John Tavares. Tavares sims very well. That's true. So that's our 5. But Casey Mize is probably gone after this next season. So if Casey Mize is gone after this year, if Casey Mize is gone, let's say our rotation next season, after this next one, in 2029, Gore, Abel, Gilbert, Gray, Ryan, with Petty in the system, Rodriguez in the system, Valdez in the system. How much longer can they stay in the system? Yeah, I think it still works because Mize has to be gone next year because we're not going to have $20 million to keep him probably. I mean, worst case, we signed Buehler, then traded him 2 years later. Worst case, we can always make deals happen later. But for this upcoming season, I think we need a starting pitcher, at least for this season. Because we can't have Chase Petty as a guy. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, no. Gore, Mize, Abel, Gray, Gilbert. Oh, that's 5 for this year. That's true. That's 5 for this year. That's true. Where do they fit then? Next year it would work to go after a pitcher if Casey Mize, we can't pay him anymore. Maybe we trade Mize right now, but the thing is, Casey Mize had a great season. 200 innings pitched, 3.02 ERA, 22 quality starts. I don't want to move Casey Mize. Gilbert, Ryan, Mize, Gore, Gray, with Petty and Rutledge as depth. Gilbert, Ryan, Mize, Gore, Gray. Gilbert, Ryan, Mize, Gore, Gray. But then where does Abel go? I don't know if we can put Abel on long relief. I consider moving Gray more than Mize. I don't know. I hear you, Cheating Heel, but at the same time, we want to be competitive this next year. Trading him just to sign someone to fill his spot... I don't know, does it feel cheese to do that? We need an 80, we trade an 85 overall pitcher we already have just to bring in another 85 overall pitcher. New plans, says Hobbsy. 89 overall. New plans, look at hitters. Leote bat 321 this past year. We've been offered 5 years, $102 million. If Abel can go long relief, that would be great. Still, it was 83 overall. I don't know if he can go long relief. I think we need him in the rotation. We need a long relief pitcher, though. So maybe we look at signing a guy like a Framber Valdez. I don't know, they're already being offered. Joe Musgrove. Someone who's not being offered a deal yet. Maybe a Joe Musgrove. 35. He's going downhill a little bit. Yeah, Rushman definitely wants millions. Rushman wants 36.6. Yeah, he wants close to 40 million a year. And we can't afford that, unfortunately. Leody would be great. And 20 million is not crazy for a player of his caliber. It's a lot, but it's not like into the 30 millions. Luis Robert Jr. wants 30 million. But he bat 233 last year. Leody was the playoff MVP in 2026. I don't know, Leody's kind of speaking to me here, but then what happens in the outfield? We give him 5 years. He wants a lot of money. We're talking 24 million though. Yeah, 5 years, 5 years at 24 million per year. If we offer him that, he's more interested in that than in the Rangers offer. But does he take it? You know? Victor Robles, our old friend Victor. Where's he been since leaving Montreal? Decent year with the Rockies. I don't know. Quick scroll to see if there are any notable names. Sure. I think we need a splash if we're pushing for the playoffs. Oh, no, sorry. Old comments are coming up again. Old comments are coming up on my screen. That was taking a scroll through the managers. Ray Joe had said that. I don't know. I'm talking to myself in circles here. Because we don't know guaranteed. Do we take back our... No, Gilbert at 12.5 and 88 overall is a good deal. Do we move Gray? Albies or Stott? Albies wants 18.8. That's not too crazy. But he had a down year. Stott wants 15.2. Also a down year. As in triangles. I'm talking... Yeah, maybe that'll help. We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. Shout out if you got the reference. So what about... So let's look at Gray again. Do we trade Gray to get Ryan instead? Gray's been a trooper, though. He's been a real trooper for us. We'd be giving him what? It's 3 years, 25. Do we pay Gray 8.3 per year as an 82? I mean, it's also good that we're not committed to him as long either. If we sign Joe Ryan to a big contract, it's tough when we're committed that long to him already. That's just like a 1-year thing. But Cheating Hill raises a fair point as well in trading Casey Mize. But if we traded Casey Mize and brought in Joe Ryan, and I feel like it's asset management. That's true. But we also want to be a competitive team, and we're trading a pitcher who probably one of our best, if not the best pitcher on our team last year, in exchange for a guy who's never pitched for us before. If we trade him, maybe sign and trade, get him set. Well, we can't. There's no sign and trade. If you sign him, you got to keep him until mid-June. You can't just sign him and trade him right away. I want to make it work for Doggy and for anyone else who likes Joe Ryan out there. But I can't rationalize it unless there's some sort of trade that happens, probably. Should we advance a few days at this point? It feels like the lineup is kind of set already. But I want to make a splash somewhere. The question is, where does that splash get made? Do we bring in a starting pitcher and make McAble be in long relief for 1 year? Mize Astro trade doesn't like Putzin. So what do we think about that? What if long relief this year is Abel and Petty, with the rotation being Gore, Mize, Gilbert, Ryan, and Gray? Or even Abel, and Gray goes long relief. And then next year with Mize gone, instead of having to go out and sign a Joe Ryan's already here. There's no guarantee that there's going to be a good pitcher on a good contract demand next year. There's no guarantee of that. Pablo Lopez is also super tempting, too, in a lot of different ways. He's a year older. I gotta say, I'm a lot more interested in Pablo Lopez, just that he would cost more. His numbers have been better too, both with the Twins. 4-seam splitter, slurve slider, 4-seam circle, slurve 12-6 and sinker. Oh, I love that from Pablo. Right, gives us an option of something that's cold in rotation. It would be costing us probably close to 20 million though. Yeah, we're talking 20 million. So 20 million for Pablo Lopez for 4 years. 20 million on Lopez. No, Manoah doesn't seem to have good stats really, unfortunately. 20 million on Lopez, or like 16 million on Ryan. Is it really that much? A $4 million difference. He doesn't like not being on a contender, and he doesn't like being not close to home. But Lopez loves the coaching staff, just not happy with the team not being a contender. Leody would be great too. Yeah, Leody would be great too. But then who's in the outfield, right? Cruz is a lock for the outfield. I would think Garrett is also a lock for the outfield. So that leaves one spot for Wood, Green, and Rodriguez. Even Roosh and Dietz and all these guys. So I don't know if I want to commit big money long term. Because long term Cruz is staying. Maybe Garrett leaves, but we have young guys. I don't know if I can commit to Tavares, whatever. Leody. I don't know if we can commit to him. Plus, it would cost us a draft pick, and he has a qualifying offer. All right, let's get on with it. I'm going to say let's go. I know that Doggy would want Joe Ryan, but the better option numbers-wise seems to be Pablo Lopez. Lower walks per 9, but everything else is higher. Velocity, break, clutch is big. We need the clutch. We need the clutch. We need the clutch. Pablo, who knows if he even signs it? 4 years, 80 million. It took a long time to figure it out, but let's do it. 4 years, 80 million. Hook is also interesting. Good numbers from him, too. He would cost... Yeah, he would take 12 million. He would cost 12 million. To feed the McMedia. Do we go with Hook, though? 85, 1 overall less. Less clutch, less velocity. Better home runs per 9. Identical Ks per 9 and walks per 9, basically. That's a lot of money Like, Hook is also interesting. Even Flaherty looked good, too, but that was one kind of good. I prefer the longer track record in Lopez. I prefer the track record in Lopez. You know what? I'm going to keep Lopez then. At least Doggy gets a Twins player. And who knows if he even signs it. But let's advance and see what happens. We'll trade AJ Minter soon as well. Let's advance a few days. All right, who's signing out here? Manoah re-signed with the Blue Jays, 5-year contract there. Okay, so we have some players signed with us here. CJ Abrams signed, good. Oh no, he's in arbitration, sorry. Who signed with us? Garcia signed, 7.2 million, good. Soto signed, 3.8, good. So now that Soto's on, we can definitely trade Minter. Minter's out. Is Loaiziga out too? Because our relief would be Soto, Harvey, Bryant, Kerkering, Chandler. Do we trade Loaiziga right now? His stats are going down. The blown saves really didn't sit well with me this last year. Minter blew 4 saves. He had 20 holds, though. Minter's out, but is Loaiziga also out? Or maybe we trade 2 for 1. Any, like a Gratterall. Maybe, yeah, do a little 2 for 1 action. 33 and 34, yeah. I don't want to do a 2 for 2, so I want to keep it to as little money as possible. But I could see a 2 for 1 in someone cheap enough. Who are the best low salary relief pitchers? Caleb Ferguson, we know him. Or we could sign someone. I don't know what they would be wanting. It would be risky. Brian Abreu. We already have a closer. Sorry. Jojo Romero. 2.8 million, but then a free agent after this year. We'll go to player search in a second. Jojo Romero is tempting. Mason. Who did you say? Mason what? What did I miss? Who did you say? Mason Miller. No, he did not have a contract. Mason Miller. Okay numbers with the Athletics there. So yeah, we said Jojo Romero looked tempting from the Orioles. That's about it, probably. Trevor Stephen, Nick Sandlin, Scott Barlow, Matsui, Antone, TJ Antone, 34. It would probably be, I don't even know if we need to look at player search. It looks like it would probably be Jojo Romero. They want a little bit more value than that, though. So I could trade you, what else? Just a little toss-in? Yeah, they want just a little toss-in. We have a lot of first basemen, eh? Okay, let's toss in somebody. Actually, we're not trading for... Yeah, we're not even signing these guys. Frizzle and Murph. Come on, Murph. Yeah, we're not signing them. So Murphy, there you go. I'll give you the rights to Murphy. Minter, Loaiziga, and Murphy off the Orioles for Jojo Romero. What do we say to this, ladies and gentlemen? Do we like it? 2.8 million. I don't know if we can keep him after this year. But at least we get him into the rotation while we allow Bryant, Kirkring, Chandler. They can keep growing, and some of them can even join the team. But we trade basically 2 for 1, and we free up like 6 million. There's 5.5 million somewhere in the process. Do we like it while I take a sip here? Hobbsy likes it. CP3 likes it. I think we probably go for it. All right, let's free up some money. Younger, check. Save cash, check. Green light. Also look into Gregory Santos, 83 overall. Thank you. All right, Baltimore, thank you very much. Gregory Santos. I was right there. Gregory. 28B83. Numbers are okay, but I don't know what he would want as a contract. That's the problem. I want to have guaranteed dollars. So that leaves the budget to... So the budget would be 43.25 million, and we have 32.5 out right now, plus our tender contracts. Okay. He seems to be in an okay spot. Let's advance a few days. Pablo Lopez, welcome to Montreal! Bienvenue à Montréal! Pablo Lopez, nouveau joueur pour les Expos de Montréal. Hein? Pablo Lopez, welcome to the team. Rushman signs with the Dodgers. Huge 6-year deal there. All right, that is big. That is big. And even Logan Gilbert resigned. Good. So that leaves us with a surplus of like 4.74 for surplus budget, 9 million. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tight here. I like it, though. I like that signing. Okay, well, he's being offered 40 million a year, McClanahan is. 10 years, 400 million. Whew. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's keep advancing. McClanahan signs with the Diamondbacks. He was being offered 10 years, 400 million. He signs for 8 years, 320 million. So 2 less years, but 40 million a year. Wow, Shane McClanahan off the Diamondbacks. Sheesh. Buxton re-signs with the Twins. Same for Kwan, Pena, Albies. Yeah, a lot of re-signing there. A lot of re-signing players. Joe Ryan re-signed with the Twins. 5 years, 60 million. Let's keep advancing. All right, so the 40-man, we have 37 on the 40-man. Rutledge gave him arbitration. We're just waiting. So these guys are not being traded. Can we trade their rights? Who are these players again? So Bride, Dunn, Frizzle. Can we trade their rights for something? Bride, Dunn, Frizzle. Perdomo seems like a beast too expensive for us. Too bad. We can take back somebody. Give me a little. Who wants a little? Who can give me a little prospect? A little B potential 19 guy. Low overall prospect. Little high risk, high reward. Give me somebody. I don't know if I want a first baseman. Eugene Jimenez, 19B54. 19B54. 22B, no, 19B54 still has the lead. 19B54. All right, let's do it. Actually, yeah. There's 18, oh, there's 18B51 versus Angels. Okay, let's look first. Tigers, then Angels. Tigers, then Angels. Ray Kessler. Okay, 30s, 40s for contact and power. Good speed. And from the Angels, similar, better speed, similar numbers, a bit less on the contact. I'm going to go for Jimenez. I like that speed. Let's get some speed in this lineup. We know we need that. All right, thank you, Los Angeles. Bang, welcome to the team. Eugene Jimenez. Just waiting on the tender contract. No, we're not signing Hers or Henry. You have a depth starting pitcher I can pick up? Anyone have like a depth starting pitcher I can pick up? Hers and Henry. Hers and Henry. Because we need some pitchers in the system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys are on the MLB. MLB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double A. Yeah, we could trade 2 for 1. Who's the team that has just a 18B65? No, it'd be 2. That's 2 cheese. Sorry. Starting pitcher. 23B59. That wouldn't be bad. A little risk on our part. The guy's 23. Will he grow? Who knows? But he does have that B potential. Let's just take him. I'm not going to search the entire league and cheese it. These are 2 guys we're not signing anyways. So let's do it. Thank you, Boston. Let's just bring him in instead. Okay. 40-man roster must be set. Yes. Cal Raleigh goes to the Phillies, making $12.4 million per year. I know. He was younger and a higher overall, but it was 2 players who we weren't signing, so I didn't want to cheese it. 40-man. Do we need to add anybody to this 40-man roster? I suppose Lyle, who's a 71 overall. Where'd he go? Lyle, there we go. I suppose that leaves 4 more spots. Do I really care about these guys as much? Not really. Kevin Made, maybe? 65? Bah, why not? And aside from that, we'll let everybody else go through the Rule 5 draft. So we're waiting on arbitration for Rutledge. And we have surplus of $5,000. Whoa. Our surplus is $5,000 with a budget of $5 million. Whoa. So we're just staying alive. From team revenue to player salaries, staff salaries, revenue sharing. Whoa. Okay, let's keep on going. Last year's, no. I'm not really sure what surplus does, honestly. Yankees want to give us Oswald Peraza. Actually, yeah, we were looking at him earlier. Don't splurge at the hotels. No, we were looking at him. 246, doesn't sim super well, it looks like. For Spanos and Schobel, no, I'll pass. Thank you, Yankees. Oh, no, they had an offer by that. These offers are no good. I passed it back. And sim to free agency 4. Contreras with the Brewers. Lange with the Royals. Luis Robert Jr., $28.5 million per year to the Twins. How about that? Giants want to offer us Campillo. 21. Okay, this is interesting. Andres Campillo, crazy speed. 21B65. For Eloy Spanos, who's 21C70. This wouldn't be a bad deal here, actually. That might not be a bad offer. But I might want to add more to it. Maybe I can take back a pitcher and I give you an outfielder. Let's exit out here for a second. Go to see the Giants. Make Giants. Went the wrong way. Giants. If you give us this guy Campillo, and we wanted to draft him, but he went before our pick. I don't even remember that. Great. That's why the AGMs do their work. Can you throw in this guy, 19C65? I won't take the B. I'll take 19C65. I'll give you Eloy Spanos. And I'll give you back an outfielder. So outfielder and pitcher for outfielder and pitcher. Okay, throw in Vasquez, not enough. TJ White, not enough. TJ in our Diamond Dynasty. Jamal Taylor, no, we just got him not long ago. Is this where we trade Emmanuel Rodriguez, maybe? And maybe even turn it into a bigger deal? We take back one more piece? Maybe Emmanuel Rodriguez goes to the Giants. What do we need? I feel like I'm playing draft day. What do we need? Special teams. Benito Perez, we take back. Benito Perez, closing pitcher. 21B77. Could be a guy we have in our bullpen in the future. Excuse me. Or what else do we need? We're pretty good at most spots here. We drafted Spanos in the first year with our last pick. Actually, wow. So Spanos, our last pick in that draft, coming back to help us with Campillo. And we wanted Campillo, right? You're telling me? And we need to add a little bit more value on our side as well. All these second basemen. Let's throw a second baseman in, maybe. Ochoa? Or Baker, even? Yeah, let's throw Baker into the mix. All right, so here's the trade, ladies and gentlemen. Spanos, Rodriguez, and Baker for Campillo, Boone, and Benito Perez. We got a good center field prospect. So we move out a center fielder for a center fielder, but this guy is 4 years younger. So we'll see what happens with his overall, but at least we have value now for Rodriguez. On top of that, we get to bring in a starting pitcher prospect who's 19 with C potential, and a closing pitcher with B potential who's 21. I think it's a solid deal. I do like Spanos. Oh, no, okay, no problem. No problem, Mighty Joe. We have Spanos. He's 21C70. This guy coming in would be 19C65. So it's a wash for the starting pitcher. At center field, we get younger, and we take a gamble. And then at second base, we're trading a D-rated guy for a B-rated closing pitcher. I think it's the right move here. Thoughts? Rare that we get offered a deal that makes sense for us. Me like, says Landon. That's all I need. Let's do it. Thank you, San Francisco. Oh, man, the water got to me there. Thank you, San Francisco. That leaves us with needing to talk to that Campillo would replace Emmanuel long term. So Rodriguez, we're just too busy out there in the outfield. Good luck to you, my friend, and thank you for your time with us. So, so Benito Perez will give you a nice... yeah, he wants to negotiate. Let's just renew the contract. At 84K, he would take 780. We can do 780. Or can I go lower than 780? Maybe I can go a little lower than 780. Okay, try 740. Just not tap, but filtered, I guess. Not distilled. Filtered through the fridge. 1 year, 740 on Benito Perez. I can renew at 80K, can I? Thanks, Gray. How can I do that? So withdraw offer, renew contract. Well, no, I'm holding it down. It's not letting me go. Salt water? No. See, if I go all the way up, and if I hold it all the way back down, bang, it stops at 780. So so I'll offer him 1 year, 740 to save 40K. Okay, let's advance. Do you like it? I think he liked it. Giants, blah, blah, blah. And Benito Perez signs. Great for... Oh, did he not, maybe? Just doesn't show us that. Maybe it's later on. If he rejects our original contract, you can renew for... Oh, I think that's it. I need to offer him a contract first that he rejects. That's what it has to be. I'll drink tap. Just when I make myself a glass for a stream, I'll take it from the fridge. Brendan Donovan to the Cubs. Geraldo Perdomo at $32.5 million per year going to the Red Sox. Draft lottery time. Here we go. So we have the 15th best odds. You know what? 0.6% chance. The Athletics continue to be poverty, unfortunately. Rockies have the best odds as they went 55 and 107. A's, Rays, Braves, and we have those 15th best odds. So let's sim the draft lottery. No change, I don't think, last year. Let's see this year. What happens? Draft lottery. Big results. Braves, A's, Cubs. Rockies drop 3 spots. The Blue Jays jump 11 spots. So we drop a spot. 0.4%. The Blue Jays jump 11 spots. Whoa. Oh, fall 1. That's brutal. All right, we have the 16th overall pick. We'll survive. Sim to the Rule 5 draft. Nick Lodolo to the Giants. Rule 5 draft. Let's see it. A few players go there. And we have a full 40-man roster anyway, so we can't even take anybody. Yeah. Thank you. Round 1. Who's getting taken here? The guy with B potential? 87 potential, Garcia. 87. He's 69 at 28 years old. Alright, so we couldn't even take anyone anyways. So, still some players out here. Duran, Marte, Detmers, Phillips, Marsh, Arenado. Tempting names. Tempting names. But the money is quite tight. We're even below that. We're in a deficit right now. So, we'd have to move out money if we did anything. Okay. On Lodolo, yeah, that was a big contract. Okay, let's sim to arbitration hearings now. Arenado's looking for 10 million-ish. Can I offer this guy a contract while we're waiting? We offered him 780, right? He wants 3 point... Hold on. No. So, yeah, we're going to keep it 180 for Rutledge, and we'll see what he says. All right, sim to arbitration hearings. Let's see. Evan Phillips to the Giants. The Marlins want to offer us Thomas White for Brad Ridley. Oh, that's a big offer. This prospect better be good. 23B78 for Brad Ridley. 21A70. Va donc coucher. Go to bed, buddy. Duran goes to the Astros, making 10.3 per year. Brendan Marsh to the Dodgers. Marte to the Brewers. Arenado to the Diamondbacks, 1 year, 8.4. Free agency, J.P. Crawford's out there. Renewable contracts. No one to renew. Sim to spring training. Rutledge. So Rutledge gets 1.1 million. All right, so it's better than having to pay him 1.2 or 3 that I think we was looking for as well. So Rutledge will get 1.1 million. Tomorrow's the last day to renew contracts. Let me just make sure this is done. Yes. Trade talk. We're 6th. The starting rotation is 6th. First base is 1st. Third base is where we're struggling because we have the prospects come up in the system. The offseason has come to an end. Spring training is about to begin. There we go. 10 mil? No, he didn't make 10 mil. He's getting at 1.1. All right, so I'm loving this team, ladies and gentlemen. We're the 5th ranked team. 2nd in contact, but 22nd in power, 7th in pitching, 22nd in defense, 30th in speed. I'm surprised. We're that low. Our speed is that bad. 90 speed from Green, 72 Garrett. Naylor's slow, Vladdy's slow, Kiebert's slow, Brady's slow, Abrams fast. On the bench. Yeah, but Juan Yepes isn't going to be in the squad anyways. No, 6'7" James Wood. Okay, so let's let the computer do what it wants for the lineups right now. Auto. So let me make sure this is all set back to manual from the Vladdy sim that I just did with CP3EP. That's back to normal. And this is all normal. Good. Apply changes. Injuries. Injuries should be turned on. Had I turn them off? Yepes just walks those bases. Is it here? Injuries on. There you go. That should be it. Good. All right, spring training time now. Here we go. We'll let the computer do what it wants, really. And we'll get Mighty Joe and Joe Ryan Jr. playing a couple games. Is lineup set? Yeah, okay, now it is. CJ, Elijah Green, Vladdy, Luis, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so Joe Mighty starts to come. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's sim through spring training here, or at least most of it. Sim no, thank you. Let's go. Pick a game here, Joe. While I sim slowly. Pick a game to see Mighty Joe pitch at. Will I go slowly enough? We are 10-7. Sim to the end of the game. Cardinals win 4-3. 6-2 loss. 5-2 loss. 4-2 loss. 8-5 loss. We're 10-12 now with a nice juicy losing streak. Joe Mighty and JRJ starts. Yes, at least one is the real Joe Mighty. Please stand up. Please stand up. He will pitch AA next year. Astros. Okay, Astros would be Mighty Joe. Joe Ryan Jr. can pitch now. Why not against the Cardinals? Is he even up? Are they both up? Let's make sure they're up. No, they're not up. Because they have to be on the 40-man, eh? Might as well add him to the 40-man. Is the 40-man full? No, 37. We can add him to the 40-man. So Joe Mighty's on the 40-man. Joe Ryan Jr. on the 40-man. Oh, against Minnesota? Yes, good point. Good catch there. So St. Louis, 9-3 win. Sim in the game, blah, 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 3-2. Astros, so now we'll get Joe Mighty up here. I didn't call either of them up, so yeah. Joe Ryan Jr. to AAA, and... Oh, sorry, not to AAA, to the MLB. And Joe Mighty to the MLB as well. There you go. Let's play this one, yes, for Joe Mighty, yeah? Joe Mighty making his spring training MLB debut. Here you go. Josh Naylor's tired, batting .234. Let's get him out for Juan Yepes. No. Forrest Lopez batting .405. You know what? Hang on a second. Keibert out for Lopez. And Green in for Davis Schneider. Honor to pitch an Expos jersey. Yes, love it. Abrams batting .232 right now. Amazing. Swap him with Lopez and bring in Juan Yepes. Swap here. Swap here. Swap here. No. Whatever. All right, let's play ball. Forrest Lopez leading off with the fly out. All right, first inning. There you go. Joe Mighty. Here he is, the Texan-born pitcher. Let's see what he's got. First pitch against Willie Castro. He walks him. Bregman will also be walked. Alvarez flies out. Tucker, stolen base. Tucker will also walk. 3 walks for Joe Mighty to start here. Woo! Altuve pops up. Pena, RBI, 2 RBI single, and a pop-up. All right, let's keep going. Another run scored. First scoreless inning. Very good. 3 runs for us. It's a 3-3 game. Joe Mighty's got 1 more inning in him, and he gives up 9 runs. I love it. 1 more inning, and he gives up 9 runs. I love it. Let's bring in Chase Petty. Chase Petty. We had 3 runs there. We're back in this. We're in this game. We're down by... Oh, okay. Only 1 run given up. Let's go through it again. Nothing. Let's go to Bubba Chandler. Bubba makes it through. And here we go. Ground out. Double. Double hit for life. Strikeout. Error gets him on first for Brady House, who walks for Forrest Lopez, who grounds out. And we lose 13-9. All right. Sorry, Mighty Joe. Now we'll have Joe Ryan on the mound. Screenshot? Well, there's a screenshot? Let's do it. Quick manage. Oops. Joe Mighty. Sorry, Joe Ryan Jr. Joe Ryan Jr., let's do it. First pitch, here he is from the Dominican Republic. He walks his first guy. Then another walk, just like Mighty Joe. Fly out, RBI single, strikeout, ground out. All right, let's fly through this. I'd asked to go in-game for a screenshot. All good. Oh, no problem. Yeah, we'll get there. Oh, you wanted a screenshot in-game. Oh, I'm sorry. I hadn't realized. Man, 10 runs scored. Joe Ryan Jr. pulled after 4 innings. Ugly. Rutledge gives up 9 runs! 19-0! Oh my goodness. I don't know. Let's get Ward in here. Gray. Yeah, we got a run. 19-1. 19 runs on 20 hits. Final at bats, whatever. Whew. So it didn't look good for the created players there. 7-1 loss, 12-1 win, 8-5 loss, and finally 11-6 loss, finishing 13-17. Some ugly numbers here. CJ Abrams, you're getting close to being traded, CJ. Not looking good for you. Keibert Ruiz looked good. Nice. Juan Yepes batting .288. It's okay. Just spring training. We'll play game 1 of the season. Elijah Green looked good. Okay, so now time to move some players around. So starting pitchers. Actually, we didn't look at our pitching. Rotation. Okay, Gore looked great. Gilbert ugly. Lopez Mize okay. Abel meh. Gray meh. Petty meh. Rutledge terrible. Oof, the relief pitching was horrible. Yikes. Okay, let's get out of here. Starting pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gray stays up. Petty stays up. Rutledge, you're going down. Let's see what happens. Thad Ward, go down through waivers, don't care. AAA. Joe Mighty. Everyone to AAA for now. We'll move players around later. Okay. Used a minor league option, though. That's not a good thing. All right, relief pitchers. These guys all stay. They didn't even pitch, these guys. Huber goes down. Yes, he goes down. Lara goes down. Bubba Chandler. 70 over, yeah, he'll go down, I guess, if anybody. Minor league option there. Kirkring probably also goes down at 71, but he's 27. Closing pitchers. Benito Perez can stay, or should he be the AAA closer? Let's keep him AAA closer for now. Catchers, yes. Yepes, sorry, buddy. Garcia really could almost make it. Schobel, no. Nasim Nunez, probably not. Kevin Maid goes down. Just gotta send down one more. Green stays, of course. And Lyle goes down. Everyone else can stay, correct? Relief pitchers can stay. So Kirkring can stay. Bubba Shanley, you'll get time in AAA. Okay, so the lineup. The bats would look something like that. Rotation, something like this. To start, at least. Harvey, Brian Kirkring. Charles is our closer still. We'll keep him in that spot. We probably have one too many pitchers here, right? We should probably change a pitcher for a bat. Maybe Kirkring should go down. Yeah, probably. He has to go through waivers, though. That's the problem. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Let's do it. Put him through waivers. I'm going to call up a bat here. Maybe in a Yepes. You know what, Juan Yepes? Why the heck not? Get him back up here. Let's do like that. Juan Yepes with that Nationals jersey gonna get a chance. He'll get a chance. Nasim Nunez can stay as well. And the rotation will look like this. And the pitching will look like this. That's better. Yeah, he wasn't bad in spring either. Lots it's Emmanuel. Okay, so that puts us ranked third. Let's wait to get through the end of spring training here. Okay, contract extensions. What would Casey Mize want right now? Casey Mize wouldn't be wanting crazy money. Do we sign Casey Mize now, which would give us the possibility to trade him next year? I'd almost do that. What does Jojo Romero want? Yeah, he wants good money. Nick Abel. You can still do 1 year on Nick Abel. Yeah, so another year on him. One year, 1.4 we can do. He wants to add years. No. I'm not adding years. Well, if I add years... You know, no, I'm not adding years. 1 year, 2 million. 2.2. There you go. 1 year, 2.2. Dylan Cruz, yeah, another 1 year deal for him every day. He's arbitration eligible. Can we settle on 2.5 or so? Even less. Great. 1 year 1.7, 8, 9, 2 million, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. I don't want to add years. I mean, I guess I could. All right, fine. I will add years. Now I'm paying you less. 2 years 4.3. 2 years 4.5. 2 years 4.8. There you go. Oh my goodness. Garcia making 7 million now wants 8 million next year. So no, I can't do that now. Maddox Charles. We could do 1 year on Maddox Charles. 1 year 740, 1 year 750, 1 year 780. Great. What does Hunter Harvey want? Making 5 million right now. 5.3. We could do 1 year on him. Call him bullpen. 1 year 3.3, 3.4, 3.5. No, I'm going to wait on him then. Yeah, he might price himself out if he doesn't perform. Same for CJ Abrams, who wants 8.8. Actually, he would take 1 year 6.5 maybe. Maybe we sign that just so we don't lose him. Yeah, I don't want to lose him for nothing. So would you take 1 year 6 million? 6 point. Would you take 1 year 6.5? Because 2 years changes the demand a lot. I really want to do 1 year on Abrams. Now it's getting too expensive though. If we do 2 years, we're now to 7 million a year. Now we're gonna wait on CJ Abrams then. Stone Garrett wants 9 million. He's also going to be pricing himself out if he doesn't play up to his contract. All right, we'll wait on everybody else. Just thinking out loud, you know? Could be some big free agents next year, as always. All right, it's into regular season now. Here we are for the season opener against the Marlins. Here we are. Did the game already kind of divide AA, AAA? Not really, eh? So I'll take care of that off screen in a moment. Sponsorships are good to go already. Budget is going to be tight. And we're ready to get started. So, game one, opening day roster, opening day lineup would probably look like this? No, probably not. I don't think Davis Schneider would be an opening day starter. I think we'd want to get James Wood or Elijah Green in there. Green bat 267. So Green gets first dibs, I would say. So Green would go there. Let's put Cruz here. Green further down the lineup or further down the order. Let's try this for opening day. Perhaps. Maybe swap Ruiz and Green. So opening day roster like this against righties. Against lefties, CJ can't be leadoff. I'd probably say Garcia leads off then against lefties. Abrams can bat near the bottom of the order. Wood 57, Green 77. Green would still stay in. So Green's the everyday guy in the outfield. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably, so Green, yeah, we'll try that against righties and lefties. Let's try that for opening night, opening day. And in the rotation, yeah, so Gore will be our opening day starter because he was great in spring training. Gilbert, Lopez, Mize, Abel, Gray, Petty, Harvey, Bryant, Soto, Jojo Romero, Maddox Charles. I wouldn't have minded another lefty in the rotation, but it's only 8:30, yeah. No, we'll call it there. Unfortunately, we'll have to call it there, Hobbsy. All right, so let's get this party started. Game 1, Year 5. We're the third-ranked team because of our contact and pitching, but power, defense, and speed is very low. So we'll definitely want to make changes as the year goes on. But for now, we're starting off the season against the Miami Marlins. Detroit claims Kerkering off waivers. It's too bad, but there was no room for him. So Kerkering, good luck in Detroit, my friend. Hold on, but this was a revocable waiver request. Oh, so we can, yes, revoke. Yay, welcome back, Kerkering. Hey, revocable waivers. I love revocable waivers. Now, what do we do? No, we'll stop after that. After 2 live streams, we'll stop after that for today. Love a good old revocable waivers. That's what they have here in MLB, I guess. So, now, who's on waivers? If we look in pending and waivers, These guys are all on waivers, so maybe, yeah, Yepes would have to go, but maybe we can slide him through now when the waiver wire is a little more crowded. Tyler McGill would be interesting to go out and get, to just claim on waivers. Let's see if we can slide him through now to AAA. Let's see what happens now. Yeah. Okay. Keep on going. No, the Tigers got him! We tried. 71 over. I thought he would slip through maybe with all those better players out there. But it wasn't because of Yepes that we're keeping up. It's because we have too many arms. You put too many arms in here, and you have pitchers pitching 6 innings after 5 months. So I don't mind. It's sad to lose him, but I don't really mind too much. At 27 B potential, I don't know if he ever would have made the team anyways. But it's too bad. All right, the season will open against Sandy Alcantara and the Miami Marlins here at home at Stade Olympique in La Belle Province. Mackenzie Gore on the mound to start off year number 5. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hosting the Marlins at Stade Olympique. Yepes. Made the team. Let's see what happens to him. Expos Tigers World Series. Kirkring either shuts us down or gets lit up. Oh my goodness, we're going to see that come back to bite us, right? Mackenzie Gore on the mound. CJ Abrams leading off. We've seen this before. Jazz Chisholm Jr. against Mackenzie Gore, who had a career year last season. Let's see what our ace can do. Pitch, strikeout to start the season. Les partisans sont fous. Amaya strikes out. Arraez grounds out. Look at that. CJ Abrams, we know that he loves an opening day leadoff, and he singles. Let's go. Garrett strikes out. Vlad Jr. in front of the home fans will single for Josh Naylor to fly out. Dylan Cruz, 83 overall now. After, this is his 4th full season now. But he's a career 249 batter. I need more from Dylan Cruz. I love his fielding and speed, but we need more. Swing, he walks for Luis Garcia. Mr. Contact. Bat 277 last year, making a $7 million. Here's the time you got to prove yourself to earn that money. Strikes out. Soler lines out. Berger pops up. Fortes hit by pitch for Levine, who strikes out. Elijah Green, who made the lineup here, he strikes out, or grounds out, excuse me. Ruiz grounds out. House doubles for CJ Abrams, who grounds out. Victor Mesa Jr. Not a high potential in the real world as you would think in the real world, I mean. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Pop up. What does data stand for? Delivers delicious content to A, acknowledging others and inclusiveness, T, total full throttle streaming vibes, and A, astounding human being. Wow! Thank you, Mighty Joe. Although I'm not a human being, I am a positronic being. But thank you. Amaya strikes out. All right, bottom of the 3rd. That's very kind of you, though. Garrett will walk to lead off. Very good. Vladdy double play. Great. Naylor strikes out. All right, top of the 4th now. Arraez grounds out. Soler error gets him to second base. What? What happened here? Throwing error by Brady House. Overthrew the target. Great. Pitch ground out. We get out of it. Thank goodness. Cruz grounds out. Garcia grounds out. Green flies out. Levine strikes out. Mesa Jr. grounds out. Franklin grounds out. What a pitching duel this has been. Keibert will single for Brady House now, who strikes out. Abrams strikes out. Garrett flies out. Whew. Jazz grounds out. Amaya strikes out. Arraez will single for Soler, who flies out. 4-2 are the hits in our favor. Bottom of the 6th for Vlad Jr., who grounds out. Naylor flies out. Cruz strikes out. Top of the 7th. Gore with 7 strikeouts through 6 innings. Berger will lead off triple with 69 speed and 0 stealing. Lead off triple. Shut him down. Fortes grounds out. Levine grounds out. Mesa Jr. flies out. Mackenzie Gore, what a monster. Garcia will walk. Okay. Elijah Green lines out. Keibert strikes out. Brady House will walk for CJ Abrams, who strikes out. Does Gore get pulled after 7 innings? He is dealing. We'll keep him go a bit more. Franklin strikes out. Chisholm lines out. Amaya grounds out. That's 8 innings. That's a classic Gary Da Silva opening day performance so far. Bottom of the 8th, Stone Garrett strikes out. Vladdy strikes out. Wow, Alcantara with 10 strikeouts through 7 2/3. And Naylor grounds out. 9th inning. Do we give Gore the chance to finish the complete game on opening day? You got to at least give him a moment. Arraez strikes out. Soler strikes out. Berger strikes out! He strikes out the side in the 9th inning! Mackenzie Gore, give me more! That is ridiculous. Thanks, Mighty Joe. No problem. How do you know that? How would you know that, Mighty Joe? Send me a DM. How would you know that? No one knows that. How would you know? Double pitching masterclass. Now, with a chance to walk it off. Let's enter the game for this one to end off the stream. We'll enter the game here in the bottom of the 9th inning with Cruz at bat. Hits are only 4-3. Bottom of the 9th, Alcantara given the chance to close it out for the complete game. No, Max Meyer is coming in. Alcantara gets pulled. And now here we go. Dylan Cruz at bat. Ooh. No! I want to team... No! It won't let me team select. Hobbsy knows. I know Hobbsy knows, but how would Mighty Joe know? I don't want to swing, though. I'm going to take the pitch. Hopefully, I was hoping it would be a ball. Now I get team select. Takes the strike, 4-seam down the middle. Jose Ramirez enters season closing on 2,000 career hits. Speaking of DMs from Mighty Joe, I'm going to get to your DM that you sent me earlier today, buddy. I know that you sent it a few hours ago. I'm going to get to it after the stream. Takes the slider. Good. 1-1. Trout closing on 500 career home runs. Lindor closing on 2,000 career hits. 4-seam fell back. Deals on that. Swung on. That's not going to get down, though. Oh, that's how you know. Yeah, you're right, Mighty Joe. You're right. Top secret, though. Great catch. I got to give it to him. Great catch. Expos and Reds both have 9 top 100 prospects. So that's 1 out. And we have the top farm system. That's cool. I guess I could have played it off as... I could have given an excuse for why you were wrong, but you're right. Circle change inside is called a ball. Come on, Garcia. Let's go with 1 out. Swings on that 4-seam, fouled away. Yeah?
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Delivery once more. Swung on. Staying alive. Staying alive. Only fair, I suppose, since I know your full name from the donations. Only fair. 1-2 now. Delivery down low. The 4-seam. Great take from Garcia. That's a hard take to take.
That's as close.
There's your hint. Swung on. Is that going to get down? Garcia, is that going to get down? No! At the warning track. I thought I was almost going to be out of here. Here at Stade Olympique, looking to walk off the season opener. Elijah Green, 0 for 3 on the day, bat 267 last year, with a chance now. Elijah Green takes that 4-seam. Terrible calls from this umpire. That's going to be called a ball. Thank you. That's me. Again, another strike called a ball. Fringe ones, but we'll take it. 2-0 count. Swung on, slider swung on, 2-1.
That team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ooh, another one called a ball. Ruiz is on deck with it a 3-1 count. Elijah Green. Discipline, Elijah. Discipline. Swings on it. Is that going to get down again? No. Right to the right fielder again. And we're off to extra innings. In such an incredible opening day. Mackenzie Gore's going to have pulled down. Yeah, makes sense. Josiah Gray coming in. I hate that the game does that. Gray coming in to get the opening day save. The long relief pitcher coming in to get the opening day save. All right, Gray, with a runner on second. It makes sense, though. Gore, as good as he was, 9 innings, you're tired now. With a runner on second here in extra innings. Let's get to quick manage now. Can I get to quick manage, please? By the way, you shouldn't have to save this data, but your secret is safe with me. Thank you, with moi. Merci beaucoup. Again, as I've said before, with my face, my name, it has nothing to do with, oh, if somebody knows it, my life falls apart and I'm going to be devastated. It's a secret. No one knows. It's really just, I prefer to not have it associated with the channel. If you know it, cool, you know it. I just don't want to have it associated with the channel. I like keeping everything separate. But it's not a big deal if you know it. I really, it doesn't change my life that much. But if you found out, hey, good for you. So, let's see. So, Berger's on second. And here's Fortes. I will continue with him. He grounds out. Very good. There you go. Enjoy then, Mighty Joe. Enjoy. Pitch. Pinch hitter. Pitch. Ground out. One more. Fly out. Very nice. All right. So, Keibert Ruiz now. Let's do it, Keibert. Let's go back here. We get to the bottom of the 10th with a chance to walk it off. Keibert Ruiz 1 for 3 on the day. Huh?
The right-hander back to work.
Takes that circle change in for a strike. Gray looked good. Actually, Mighty Joe, you wanna? Actually, no. I'm gonna reply to your DM. That swung up the middle and caught. Who's at second base there? Who's at second base? I can't even see. That's going to be out. Thank you, Keibert. Well done. Brady House now. Oh, it's Elijah Green. Good speed. Elijah Green up now. No, sorry. Brady House up now. 1 for 2 on the day. With a chance to drive in the winning run on second. Just a little bunt and bring him. Okay. Get down. Yes. Let's go. Is he going to come home? Is he coming home? He's in. The Expos win. Les Expos gang! Let's go! What an opening day dans la belle province. Les Expos sont les gagnants aujourd'hui contre les Marlins avec une frappe au milieu par Brady House. Et c'est Elijah Green qui donne les Expos la victoire. Technically. But Brady House, the winning RBI. Well done. 2 for 3 on the day, right? Brady House in the end? Mackenzie Gore, player of the game, absolutely. Giving up only 3 hits and striking out 11. No earned runs, no walks over 9 innings. Gray gets the win, though. That's crazy. And Brady House, 2 for 3 on the day. Hobbsy, my apologies, Gore. I shouldn't have suggested putting you third in the rotation. Great way to start the season and to end the episode. So heading into next episode, ladies and gentlemen, a week from today. Actually, I'll do this myself off screen. And sorry, no, don't advance today. We'll be at Marlins again on April 1st. So on May 28th, 7 p.m. Eastern on May 28th, I believe. Or is there something else happening that day? There might be a schedule change for a Monday, but we should be live next Tuesday, May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern for the 2028 season in its entirety. I like this lineup a lot. I like the pitching a lot as well, and I like the potential for some moves we might make. I'm feeling good about this team. King Turby. Just sent me. Okay, no. King Turby sent me a message, but it had nothing to do with the stream. Gore really strong-armed us both there. Now, yeah, no Diamond Dynasty tonight. It'll be. I want to keep it to being at least like an hour in length, and already now I'm gonna wrap it up here. Because I streamed an hour of the NHL breakdowns. This was an hour and a half as well, so I don't know if I want to do another hour on top of the Diamond Dynasty yesterday. We'll do Diamond Dynasty soon enough, though. It doesn't always have to be on Monday. It might be on a weekend. Who knows? But we'll do it soon enough. So anyways, let me know your thoughts down here in the comments or over on the Discord server, link in the description. What do we think about this squad? What do we have anything to... on Monday. Okay, no. If the Expos got moved to Monday because I can't do Tuesday, then the Diamond Dynasty would move probably the weekend. Yeah, Discord has it as the 28th, and I believe it, but something in my brain is telling me that there's something on the 28th. Something in my brain somewhere. Oh, yes, now I remember, and it's during the day. I have something scheduled during the day on the 28th, not at night. Okay, so we're still good to go. We're still good to go on the 28th. Thank you very much. So everybody, thanks for being here. Appreciate you joining this evening. It was a fun time. Some big decisions were made. I'm going to go ahead off screen and move all these players around for MLB, AAA, AA, all that stuff. I'm going to make those decisions on the side. And then for next episode, you'll see where I placed everybody, and we'll be able to get into the season itself. So thanks for being here. Subscribe if you haven't already for all of our ongoing series. Next episode will include the draft of the 16th overall pick and the year in which we are pushing for the wild cards. Leave your thoughts in the comments or on Discord, and we'll get to them next time. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you spending your time. Much love to you all, and we'll talk soon. See you Thursday evening for the Starfleet stream, 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday the 23rd. We'll see you there. Allez les Expos, les amis. Allez les Expos.